What are membership units in an LLC? Well, in a corporation, which is a legal business entity, a company, the symbol of ownership is called shares or stocks. And those are owned by the owners, which we call shareholders. In an LLC, the ownership of the company is by the members, and their symbol of ownership is called either units or interests. So, for example, instead of saying a shareholder owns stock in a corporation, if you're talking about an LLC, you would say a member owns units in a limited liability company, or a member, the owner, owns an interest in the limited liability company. You might say, why are they called interests versus units? Well, limited liability companies allow a lot of flexibility for the owners to figure out how that LLC looks. It's called the power of contract. There's a lot of flexibility to contract with the other owners about the shape and rules of your LLC. Sometimes business owners say, we're going to model this more after a partnership, and a partnership's ownership interest is called a partnership interest. So just like owners of a corporation have shares, owners of a partnership have a partnership interest. So an LLC can adopt that concept and call it their ownership interest or a member interest. But an LLC might want more of a corporate model or corporate terminology. And so when owners of an LLC are writing up their operating agreement, which is essentially the bylaws for the LLC, the owners of the LLC can call the ownership interest a unit or a membership unit. And that is much more similar to the concept of stock or shares in a corporation. So prior to LLCs, we had corporations and partnerships. Those were the two primary entity types that could have multiple owners. But then when a LLC was created, it is essentially a blend of partnership law and corporate law and a new framework for business owners. And so there's still a lot of flexibility in how business owners set that up. This highlights why some of these online services that draft templates for LLC startups often are more harmful to business owners than helpful. I can't tell you the number of times that business owners have used Rocket Lawyer, LegalZoom, Harbor Compliance. I'm going to name them. These are template services out there, and although they can have some really good stuff and help some people, I have seen substantial legal problems and litigation and fighting among business owners who unknowingly agreed to these massive templates without having any understanding of what the terms meant. I would rather see you use ChatGPT to figure out the terms of an agreement that are relevant to you and you understand, and then agree to those, then sign some template that you don't understand that was provided by some online service and has all sorts of language in there stating what you will do and what your understanding is and how things will be handled when you don't understand it. And by the way, if there were a perfect template, everybody would use the same template. But instead, all these services have a different one. The Bar Association offers templates. Often you have other associations that offer templates. If you want to find all the templates for a contract type online, just hop into Google, type the name of the contract that you're looking for, like independent contractor agreement, or website design agreement, or stock transfer agreement. And then after the search term, enter this, file type :PDF. That says, Google, just give me PDFs. And when you do that, you will see all sorts of templates. And in each one are different terms and conditions and provisions. And rather than just adopting all of the provisions in the template you happen to find, I'd recommend, if you can't hire an attorney, to do it right because it's a smaller transaction or your budget doesn't allow. At least spend the time to use artificial intelligence to craft a contract that reflects what you really want, so you're not just blindly accepting a bunch of terms in the first template that seemed relevant to your scenario. If you would like more information about any of these topics today, if you are interested in a business owner and getting educated on common mistakes business owners make and how to avoid them yourself, you can go to aaronhall.com/free and sign up to get a number of videos and other resources to help equip you prevent problems in your business. This is for entrepreneurs, startups, business owners, CEOs. Generally, I'm thinking about companies with under 500 employees, even as few as 1 or 2. Because for you as a business owner or a future business owner, you can either prevent these problems or pay the much more expensive cost of having the problem and having to clean it up afterwards. The purpose of this YouTube channel is to help you avoid problems, grow your company, provide a great value to your customers and clients, create a great environment for the people that you work with, and experience the success that comes from having a good company built on best practices. I'm Aaron Hall, an attorney for business owners and entrepreneurs. If you have questions about any of this, feel free to put them in the comments section below. Look forward to seeing you next time.